Hello, second graders. Happy Thursday. We're going to start with lesson 14.5 today. And after this lesson, you'll be able to say, I can draw conclusions from graphs. All right, this starts on page 827. Let's take a look at the solve and share. It says, 7 students voted for turtle as their favorite pond animal. 10 students voted for frog. 4 students voted for fish. Make a picture graph to show the data. Write 2 things you notice about the data. Okay, so I'm going to, it says, we already have a label. It says favorite pond animals. And then it doesn't have a number line down here, but it tells us that each star represents 1 vote. Each star equals 1 vote. So I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to reread 7 students voted for turtle. So in this row next to turtle, I have to put 7 stars. So I'm going to move 1, and you can draw 7 stars. And if you're not good at drawing stars, you can just make circles or something else, and then change this symbol down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, that didn't move, 6, and 7. That didn't move. Now, how many kids liked frog? 10 students voted for frog. Now watch this. When I put these up, I'm going to try to keep them in straight columns, because if I squeeze the frog ones really close together and I count to 10, it might only go to like right here, and then it would look like there were more turtles than frogs. So I want to keep them equally spaced as much as I possibly can, and that way it'll be easier for me to look at the end to say which animal had the most votes, which animal had the fewest votes, how many more frogs than turtles, and all those kinds of questions that you ask yourself when you're looking at a set of data. Okay, so this is 7. I wasn't counting, but I know it's 7 because I remember this was 7, and these are right underneath. Okay, I can count them to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to get up to 10, so I have to add 3 more. 8, 9. I'm going to run out of space in the bar, so I'm going to put mine right on the line. And then how many 4 voted fish? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I kind of pretended that there were numbers down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, when I made my straight columns. And now when I look at this set of data, I can tell lots of things about it. I'm going to type 2 of the things that I can tell. I can tell that the animal that got the most votes was frog, right? How can I tell that? Because it's the row that has the longest bar. If this was a bar graph, this is called a picture graph, but it's the one that has the most. It's because it's the longest. Okay, what else can I tell? What else do I notice? Well, an obvious thing would be fish had the least votes, but I'm going to try to think a little bit deeper. Turtle plus fish equals more than frog, right? If I added 4 more up here, it would be 11, and that would be more than frog. So I'm going to put that for my second, because I think that's just a little bit more creative than saying the least was frogs. I'm going to make this smaller so it's going to fit. So what I said, if I add the votes of turtle and frog, comma, the sum is greater than the number of votes for Frog. I just realized my mistake. Did you realize my mistake already? You're probably shouting at your screen right now. You meant turtle. You meant turtle. I meant turtle. If I add the votes of turtle, oh, now I have two turtles. If I add the votes of fish and turtle, the sum is greater than the number of votes for frog. Yes, that's true. And now we're going to turn the page and move on to the next page.